Hi, I'm Rahul and today we are going to discuss the summary of the snake and the mirror from the book Beehive of class 9. Guys, this story is narrated by a homeopathic doctor and I'm going to tell you that what is the plot of this story. This story is the encounter with a snake with that homeopathic doctor. एंड द डॉक्टर जो था वो एक रेंटेड रूम रेंट पे लेके रहता था, छोटा सा रूम था एंड जिसमें 2 खिड़कियां थी एंड वन इट वाज अ टाइल्ड रूफ, खपड़े से लगा हुआ रूफ था, छत था उसका. द टाइल्स वाज सपोर्टेड बाय गैबल्स व्हिच रेस्टेड ऑन द बीम and one big we can say thick beam was there and there was no electricity supplied to the room. Electricity was not there, electrification was not done there. The place was infested with rats and जो चूहे थे वो बहुत ज्यादा थे वहां. एक दिन की बात बताता है होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर कि एक गर्मी की रात थी एंड द डॉक्टर टुक हिज मील्स एट द रेस्टोरेंट एंड रिटर्न होम. होटल में खाना खाने के बाद द डॉक्टर रिटर्न टू हिज हाउस, टू हिज रूम एंड ही लाइटेड द केरोसिन लैम्प देयर. वन लैम्प वॉज पुट देयर इन द रूम. ही लाइटेड दैट लैम्प आफ्टर रीचिंग टू द हाउस. Took off his coat and shirt and opened the 2 windows there because I have already told you that it was the time of summer. So for passing of the air he opened both windows which were attached to his room. He settled on the chair and took out a medical book to read. And the name of that medical book is what? Materia Medica. Materia Medica करके एक book है that is related to medical sector. और वो बुक निकालते हैं और वो बुक को लेकर के टेबल पे रख करके और चेयर पे बैठ जाते हैं पढ़ने के लिए. एंड फ्रंट ऑफ हिम देयर इज अ लार्ज मिरर. एक बहुत बड़ा आईना है उनके सामने. एंड यू नो सिंस इट वॉज टू हॉट टू स्लीप ही हैड नथिंग बेटर टू डू. ही जस्ट सैट देयर इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर. गर्मी बहुत ज्यादा है, दैट्स वाई he was unable to sleep. He just sat on the chair front of the mirror and started to admire herself. He started to praise herself by watching in the mirror. और क्या क्या admire करते हैं वो अपने बारे में. The self admire, here he did that कि planning to improve his appearance as he was a eligible bachelor. शादी नहीं हुई थी, he was bachelor guy and gradually his thoughts shifted from self admiration to planning the future marriage. Then by watching in the mirror he also planned for his future marriage, future wedding. और वो सोचते हैं कि he would marry a rich doctor इन द फ्यूचर. वो एक रिच डॉक्टर से शादी करेंगे एंड विच हैविंग अ गुड प्रैक्टिस एंड दैट ही वुड चूज अ फैट लेडी एज हिज वाइफ सो दैट शी वुड नॉट बी एबल टू रन एंड कैच हिम. सो इट वॉज द प्लानिंग ऑफ द डॉक्टर कि ही वुड मैरी अ फैट लेडी डॉक्टर. एंड द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट, the reason is that she would not be able to run and catch him. That's why. So all these things he did there by sitting in front of the mirror. He made the plan of the future. He was so engrossed in the daydreaming that he did not give much importance to the sudden silence. There was silence in the room, but he did not put the attention on that. He was busy making the plan and all these things of his future. The rats had stopped scampering and there was a sound of something falling behind. और अचानक से जो चूहे साउंड कर रहे थे they were producing the sound, the rats were available in the room, they stopped making the sound. And something like the rubber that fell behind his chair. It was like the falling of something third of a rubber which fell behind to his chair. And after that, guys, what happens that was real. I'm going to tell you, this is the real encounter of a man with cobra. And you know, he was slow to react. He did not watch back to him because he was just planning there and he was thinking about something of his future. And by the time when he was late to turn, by the time जब वो जैसे ही पीछे पलट करके देखते हैं तो he could watch that कि एक बहुत बड़ा कोबरा, a snake that had rolled over the back of his chair. और उनके कुर्सी के पीछे से एक बहुत बड़ा कोबरा, स्नेक, that was slowly coming upwards to his chair. But he was slow to react. Yeah. And it coiled around his left arm. That cobra which came upward and that coiled to his arm, वो आकर के उनके आर्म में क्या हो जाता है? कॉइल हो जाता है. And you know, after that, what was the condition of the doctor? And it was a dangerous cobra and its hood spread out. जो hood of that cobra that spread out, वो पूरा अपना फन जो था वो निकाल करके बैठ गया. And it was just hardly 3 inches from his face. The hood of that cobra, उसका जो फन था, only it was hardly 3 inches of his face. And the doctor sat there like a stone statue, afraid to move. Ekdam, he just became the stone statue there. Patthar type he became. There was no, he could not steer, he could not move. Lest the snake may strike. और ऐसा था कि अब वो जो कोबरा था, that was going to bite him, because I have already told you the distance of that cobra's hood was only 3 inches from his face, and he thought of various medicine he had, and any was good enough to save him if the snake did bite him. उनके रूम में ऐसी कोई दवा नहीं थी. There was no any medicine which would work after the biting of that snake. It's the moment of fear. He was fully shocked. He was fully in grief. He was in sad. And you know, guys, after that, he started to remember God. Because he was knowing that in this hard time only God is there who would help him. And he realized that he was a human, a poor man, nothing to boast about. The moment he accepted the true worth, the snake crawled off and sat on the table in front of the mirror. धीरे धीरे क्या होता है कि suddenly he could watch the cobra which was coiled to his arm and the hood which was hardly 3 inches from his face, that slowly and slowly आता है कहाँ पे? धीरे धीरे वहां से उनके आर्म को छोड़ करके ठीक आईने के सामने फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर आकर के वो अपने हुड को स्प्रेड करके खड़े हो जाता है. एंड द डॉक्टर गॉट अप साइलेंटली देयर. यू नो, दैट टाइम कोबरा, इट केम फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर. दैट डॉक्टर कुड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट इज द स्ट्रेटेजी ऑफ दैट कोबरा. Is that cobra checking that something? Is that cobra want to check something, any spot of his face, or it wants to check his vermilion spot और whatever. डॉक्टर कंफर्म नहीं थे, लेकिन वो जैसे ही कोबरा वहां उनको छोड़ करके टेबल पे नीचे उतरता है, साइलेंटली ही गॉट अप एंड रश्ड आउट ऑफ द डोर. बिना कुछ आगे पीछे देखे वो सीधे दरवाजे के बाहर भाग जाते हैं अपना चेयर छोड़ करके. एंड नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग वो डायरेक्टली ही वेंट टू द हाउस ऑफ फ्रेंड. इट वॉज द नाइट टाइम ऑलमोस्ट, एंड देयर ही टुक द बाथ इन द नाइट टाइम when he reached to his friend house by putting the mustard oil on the body. सरसों का तेल लगा करके फिर बात करते हैं. एंड सुबह नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग when he returned, all his belongings had been robbed out for his dirty waste which was too dirty even for the thief. और जब वो आते हैं तो उनके यहाँ रूम में एक one tin box was there, and that book and all those things, all those petty things, they all were robbed by a thief. सब चोरी हो गया होता है. सुबह कुछ नहीं होता है रूम में. Only there was a dirty waste, जो कि चोर को भी एक बहुत ही dirty लगता है, and he did not steal that. So I told you the summary of this chapter, which was narrated by a homeopathic doctor, and the writer, he has written this story. Now we want to discuss one two important question from the exam point of view. So guys, the first question I want to discuss: what two important and earth-shaking decisions did the doctor take while he was looking into the mirror? So the answer we can say, when the doctor looked at himself, he decided to improve his looks in order to appear more handsome. So he made two earth-shaking decisions. Firstly, he would shave daily and grow a only thin mustache. And the secondly is he would always keep smiling. He will put a smile on his face. So these are the two earth-shaking decisions he made there. So those who have not subscribed my channel, you subscribe it to get the latest update of the videos. If you have any comment related to this video, any query related to this chapter, you can put that in the comment box. Thank you.